This is The Brief on Chen's latest big moves, his advancements and leadership challenges in The Great Ruler. Okay, so if you're following The Great Ruler, Chen is seriously leveling up. He's unlocked this crazy powerful new form, and he stepped into a major leadership role. Let's break down what's up. First, Chen, wow, he really powered up. He's got this sundering god body now. Think like a 1,000-foot-tall golden giant. Bends space, hits like a mountain. Yeah. This basically shot him straight into the sovereign realm. That's a super high power level. And people are saying it's maybe top 50 potential, way better than others we've seen, and even a step towards something legendary. Huge deal. And it's not just him. Second, he's helping his friends too. His ally, Tong Bing, also hit the sovereign realm, partly because Chen shared his rare sovereign liquid. Then he gives her the plans for another powerful technique? Generous, yeah? But also smart, building his team. Finally, leadership. Chen's now commander of the Phoenix Clan army in the Great Haven Law domain. It's tough there, commanders gotta fight. So 3 strong sovereign realm warriors challenge him. But Chen? He uses his other power, the lightning god body, silver skin, lightning control, and just tanks their combined attacks. Effortlessly. Showed everyone who's boss, right? So Chen's got a powerful new body, he's leading an army, and proving he's got the might for the Great Haven Law domain. This is The Brief on Chen's strategic leadership and cultivation breakthrough. So, what's the story here? Well, we've got Chen stepping up to basically overhaul the struggling Rockwing Hall. And at the same time, he's wrestling with this really mysterious ancient scripture, trying to unlock its power for cultivation, enhancing spiritual strength. First, Chen gives Rockwing Hall a major boost. Look, these troops have been demoralized for years, right? So he comes in as the new general with some big promises. The high-level Skyfire body scripture technique, plus plenty of Zhizun fluid, that's vital energy for breaking through power levels. He declares they're going to aggressively reclaim lost territory, and boom, it totally shifts their mindset. Turns them into a real fighting force. Second, Chen runs into a serious snag trying to master the 9-elephant dragon scripture. This is that ancient technique he snatched from Lu Ming. Problem is, his initial attempts are, weak and just plain confusing. He's practicing the first dragon form, but something's clearly wrong. He realizes he's fundamentally misunderstanding how to unleash its real power. Finally, he cracks it. He figures out the scripture's true secret. It needs a unique purification process, and crucially, you have to fuse creatures with different elemental energies. So after a bunch of experiments, he successfully creates a flame-powered purple dragon using the potent immortal flame and a lightning-charged black elephant. That's the key insight. Combining different qualities, not similar ones, unlocks its incredible destructive potential. Chen's sharp leadership and this major cultivation breakthrough look set to completely change the game for Rockwing Hall.
This is The Brief on Chen's latest challenges in The Great Ruler. Okay, so we're jumping into episode 208. You've got the young prodigy Chen trying out this powerful, really formidable new technique. And yeah, it's definitely setting the stage for a huge inter-clan tournament and bringing some nasty rivalries right to the surface. First up, Chen fires up his 9-dragon elephant technique. It's wild, think purple flames and black lightning. But it's unstable, almost shattering this dragon elephant plate he creates. He accidentally sends it flying towards his mentor's Juyo's tower. Now, Juyo, she's the low god clan leader and a seriously powerful 4-stage sovereign, right? She steps in, blocks it, barely. It shows Chen that real mastery, it's not just raw power. It's about fusing 2 totally different powerful energies inside your spiritual core, your sovereignty. And let me tell you, that's dangerous stuff. Most sovereigns wouldn't even dare try. So, why is getting this right so critical now? Well, second, in just 3 days, there's the massive sky-draining Golden Pond battle. Everyone wants in because it offers this special energy to perfect a heavenly god body. The Low God clan? Their reputation is kind of in the mud right now. Chen showing up as Juyo's new general? Let's just say his youth gets him a lot of side-eye and doubt. And finally, as if all that wasn't enough pressure, Chen's facing some serious enemies. We're talking former clan generals, Wu Tian and Cao Feng, who actually betrayed Yuyo. They're now with the rival Bloodhawk clan led by Xie Ying. Plus, Xi Ying's apparently hired 4 extra first-stage sovereigns just to take Chen down. Despite the crazy odds, Chen, he flat out refuses help, basically saying if they try to stop him, they're all going down together. Chen is right on the edge of this huge battle, totally ready to show everyone what he's made of and change his destiny. This is the brief on the Heavenly Golden Pond battle. We're diving into a really high-stakes moment from the Great Ruler anime, episode 209, right? It's where these super powerful cultivators in the Gongwei Shun territory are basically fighting over access to this legendary resource. So first up, the Heavenly Golden Pond battle itself. It's an intense trial, okay? Overseen by 3 very powerful marshals. And get this, only 4 cultivators make it to the Heavenly Golden Pond. To do that, they gotta climb Mount Jingqi. But climbing isn't easy. You've got these intense energy surges, Jing-Qi waves, that just destroy anything below the Zhizun power level. That's a really high cultivation stage. So yeah, it's incredibly dangerous. Second, you've got our protagonist, Chen. He's carrying the hopes of his whole clan, the struggling Low God clan. But right away, he runs into trouble. Commander Yang from a rival group is out to stop him, sending 4 elite Zhizun-level fighters just to eliminate Chen. Talk about pressure. And finally, Chen really shows his skill. He counters an ambush brilliantly, using his spiritual energy, or Ling Qi, to cut through an energy stream. Then he activates his lightning god physique. Think super speed evasion to dodge a killer attack. This forces his 4 opponents to actually merge their powers, unleashing these huge, terrifying Sky Devil body forms to try and crush him. Wow. This pivotal battle is gonna decide not just Chen's fate, but maybe the future of his entire clan. This is the brief on Chen's absolutely wild battle against those 4 big powers from the Beiming Valley. So, Chen, right? He's kind of the new kid on the block, a general candidate for his group, the Rohan Hawkall. And get this, he's only a rank 1 sovereign. That's like the starting tier for these master fighters. But he just went up against 4 top-tier experts all at once. His win here totally changes the game. First off, Chen just threw the whole power ranking system out the window. Even though he's technically low rank, he used his movement skill, the dragon soaring technique, to literally tear through space. That's something you usually need to be like 5 ranks higher to even attempt. You can bet that put his enemies on edge immediately. Second, how do you win so fast? He pulled out 3 major trump cards. Wasn't even a long fight. He started with this super rare defense, the 9 dragons and elephant art, then bam, hit him with the 3 dark lotus array and the 9-layered pagoda. These attacks basically obliterated the magical core, the celestial body, of 3 of those masters instantly. The last guy, he just bolted out of there in pure terror. And finally, Chen didn't even pause. He immediately mastered that dragon soaring technique fully, actually turning into a dragon to rip open space again and just skip past the next bunch of challengers. He's now rocketing towards the Heaven's Gold Martial Arena. That's the gateway to the final stage, you know? Where over 20 elite fighters are waiting for him up on Jingqi Peak. So yeah, Chen has forcefully made his presence known at the top. And now everything's set for one brutal final showdown.